Hey everybody, welcome back to the homestead. Well, we were really excited to give y'all a garden update since we've planted pretty much all of our crops into the ground out here. But yesterday we ended up having a really bad storm, uh, lots of rain, really windy, and we ended up getting a lot of hail too. And it actually did some damage to our crops, which is really disappointing. They'll make a recovery for the most part, but it did damage them some. So we'll go ahead and show you our garden and how it's doing now, and we're gonna help them out and reattach them to the trellises and stuff like that, and hopefully they'll make a really good recovery and keep going strong. So let's go ahead and head in there and check it out. All right, up first we got our tomatoes and our peppers that we'll be going over. Now, originally about a week ago we had our last freeze, and right after that Melissa and Trey were out here putting in these plants, and they did a really good job. For the most part, all these plants are doing really well. So we'll go ahead and take a look at them. Now, keep in mind, they just got hit by hail yesterday, so they would be doing better, but we're gonna help them out in a little bit. But if you can imagine them being, see, they got broken branches, and we're gonna be taking some of these off like this. Just needs a little help. We're gonna attach them to the trellis that we made. This was doing pretty good. And also, there's a lot of tomatoes or tomato plants growing from last year that we're gonna let grow. And because we actually like this variety too, and we'll see how well they do as well. So we got some from last year, and then the ones we planted this year. See, they got messed up from that storm pretty good. And here's some more from last year that are growing. And we'll go ahead and go to the other side. There is a type of tomato plants that doesn't seem to do too well where we're at, and that's the Amish tomato. So we'll go ahead and take a look at them. All these tomato plants are doing pretty well, except for the Amish. For some reason, I just don't think they really like it here. These three right here are Amish paste tomatoes. They're kind of hard to see because of the grass. But they're just, and especially this one right here, they just don't like it here. All our other tomato plants are doing so much better than these three right here. We're gonna leave them and give them a chance and see how they do. Maybe they'll pick up steam, get going a lot more in a little bit, but I don't know. We just might not have Amish paste tomatoes this year, which is fine by me. My favorite is the cherry tomatoes. So. Yeah, you can see all the nubs and the damage done by that hailstorm last night, and these were looking so good, and now they just look beaten and battered.
Which ones had the flowers on them already?
The
Flowers on them.
That one. I mean, this one was already putting off a flower. They are doing really well. And we took a lot of our recommendations from Living Traditions Homestead channel. They've been doing this a lot longer than we have, so we decided to take their advice with some of their favorite types of tomatoes, and that's where we got our list of tomatoes that we wanted to try this year. But now we'll go ahead and switch over to the pepper plants. So this first row is our jalapeno row, and they seem to be doing pretty good. They didn't get messed up too much by the hail. They did some of them got hit, but I think we were lucky and they didn't get hit too bad. Like this one right here, this one's kind of hurting. It hadn't picked up quite as big as the other ones. And I don't want to mess with them too much because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, like it's kind of like leaned over. I think I'm just gonna let them stay like that because I don't want to mess with them, try to correct them, and then hurting the plant more. And some of these didn't, the first ones that we put in didn't work out right because the wind knocked them off and completely destroyed the plant. So we have put replacements in here already. Like this is one that we just replaced. This is a different plant because the first one right here completely got destroyed. So these are our jalapeno plants. And then the second row right here are our bell peppers. And they're doing pretty well also. I'm really excited to have really nice bell peppers this year. And yeah, they're doing pretty good. We had, at the tail end over here, we had some troubles as well. See, there's a stub right there, a stub right here. The rain and wind just knocked them over. So we also put a replacement here. And then the storm yesterday hit it. And now it's looking sad, but I think it will make it. And then we got a little plant right here. And hopefully it can recover. We'll see. And that one, this is an ant bed right there. So yeah, we were gonna plant something right there, but we don't want to. And we don't want to put poison in the ground right next to the peppers. So for now, they just get to live there. But now we can go ahead and take a look at our green beans and our cucumbers. Again, they were looking spectacular the other day. And now they look pretty tore up because of the hail. All these leaves, hail damage. It's just sad. When you put time and energy into these plants and they grow good, it's really exciting and rewarding, but then it's also very devastating and kind of heartbreaking when something bad happens to them, you know? All that time and energy. And they'll make it, you know, we haven't lost anything, but it's definitely disappointing when they get hurt and messed up, because it's gonna set the plant back a while. Instead of growing vines up, they gotta put out new leaves to replace the ones that were damaged. So it kind of stunts them slightly, but again, the good thing is it's not too much. They're not done, you know, they'll keep going. But these are the green beans. These are,
We got pole green beans on this side, bush green beans on this side.
I'm really excited about these. Obviously, my ultimate favorite are cherry tomatoes, but my second favorite are green beans because I come out here and I just snack on the green beans and the cherry tomatoes all the time. Now the cucumbers, they didn't get hit too bad because they're still pretty small. I see a little bit of damage. But I don't think it's that bad. A lot of them have yet to come up. So they're not even gonna have that issue. Some of them are just now starting to sprout out. And we got 2 trellises for them to grow up that side and this side as well. Because last year we just had it on this side. And we had plants on this side, but they didn't really have anywhere to go. So they were fighting and competing for space over here. So at the end of the season, we decided to go ahead and put this one up here as well. And then to our asparagus bed.
Like, are we supposed to chop that down?
Let us know in the comments. Are we supposed to cut these? Because neither one of us has ever grown asparagus before. And from our understanding, you're just supposed to leave them be for like 3 years before you can actually start harvesting them. So that's what we've been doing. We've just been letting them do their thing, and they grow and fall over. We just let them grow and fall over because I assume these seeds are going to help make them spread more. But
Yeah, the wind's been taking them out.
yeah, they grow so tall and lanky that they're just snapping when we have windstorms. But see, they're all hanging out over here. But I'm afraid of moving it this way. I'm afraid of snapping it here. Oh, there's a new one growing right there.
Yeah, and that one was growing really good until the wind hit it.
Yeah, the wind took that one out.
Because at first I thought something was eating it, and then I saw the top of it on the floor.
But I think they're doing pretty well. As far as I know, they're doing pretty well. It's just that they grow so tall and lanky, and then they just lean over. Is that normally how they do, and you just leave them like that?
Were we supposed to tie them
Or
up?
are we supposed to like tie them up and support them somehow?
Like stake them?
Let us know in the comments. I'm gonna move this.
I decided to go ahead and try this year because last year when we tried it, we did it too late. So I put a row of corn next to the fence line and our tomatoes. We'll see how that does. Once they get a little bigger, I'm going to push that mulch over. So yeah, we'll see how they do this year. Travis has a problem throwing out plants. And since we did so many tomato plants this year, he just kind of popped them in a whole row.
This is our extra plant row, I guess. We'll see how they do. These are just extras because I have a problem. So if they don't do too well, it's okay because we got all these over here.
And the ones near the house.
Yeah, so I also put some of them next to the house.
He likes tomatoes.
I love tomatoes, and I didn't want to get rid of them. They were growing just fine, and I didn't want them to just let them die. So what else would I do with them?
And see, I thought we didn't plant too much like last year.
But we did.
But we did.
It's my fault. I got a problem. We also decided to grow some spinach and lettuce. What kind of lettuce is that, hun?
Romaine, it's your favorite.
Romaine. I call it sad. She calls it
an
cute.
Experiment.
A cute little experiment. But yeah, this is it. That's spinach and our romaine. What we're gonna do now is start attaching these tomato plants to the trellis, give them a little bit extra support and make sure they grow the way we want them to. I got these super non-fancy zip ties, but Melissa has these super fancy little clips designed for such an event. So she's gonna be using these, and I'm just gonna be using these zip ties.
I'm just gonna clip them to here. Can we clip them? Are they big enough to clip? I don't want to hurt them. Oh yeah. We may have to go ahead and use the bigger ones because they're already pretty big. That don't work. I have to use the bigger ones already. broke. No, we're not using clips. We use zip ties. It looks like yours has more room to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
These clips, they clip them a little too close. I don't want them that close. So we'll go your way.
I'll win.
I tried and broke it and failed. We could just try to stick it right here, just to see if it'll grow. Oh, this one got smushed in the middle too.
Up next, it's time to move these chicks into the playground area. They're getting big enough to go out there. They no longer need the heat from a brooder. They've been out here on their own. This is our old quail hutch that we used to use for quail, but now we're using it to get them ready for the playground, and they're ready now. So we got to catch them, put them in a crate, and haul them over there to the playground. Now we just got to take them to the playground. I guess it'd be considered a catch and release. Catching them and releasing them into the playground.
You got your heads out.
Welcome to y'all's new home. I'm just gonna let them out this way. Okay, look. Oh, scary guy. Go the other way. Go the other way. Really? Go. Get out. There you go. Ooh, scary hand. Yeah. There you go. Oh my goodness. Let me help y'all out.
Yeah, let me get them some food. Coax them out with food.
There you go. Freedom. Yay! Y'all guys hungry? There you go. They're like, we're not used to our food getting thrown at us.
They're just a little bougie.
For our last chore for the day, time to chainsaw some stuff. See that dead mimosa tree out there? We need to chop that down. And there's a couple of small trees that are alive that we don't want. And I'm going to go ahead and chop those down too. And that will be it for today. I'm going to get to relax for a little bit and do some more stuff tomorrow. But let's go ahead and get started. Can't forget safety first. My nifty little glasses. All right, now we can start. Watch out. Now I'm gonna cut that one. Could have swore there was another one. Should I trim this one?
Yeah, because there's some dead parts on the other side.
Good? All right, I think that looks a lot better. Got a lot of the dead stuff that was on this one. Lowered the average height of it. That way it's shorter. And they're all alive now. And then we cut down the full dead tree over there. We'll chop it up into smaller pieces and use it for fires or chop it up into mulch. And we got rid of those annoying trees that were growing that we, oh shit, you know what? I knew there was one we missed. Now we're done. Got all the annoying trees. I hate these trees in general, but we don't want them growing in here in our front anyway. So, and what we'll do is we'll put some, I don't even know what it's called, some tree poison on it. Drill holes in the stumps, pour the chemicals in it, and it kills the stump and it keeps it from growing back. And we'll cap the small ones so they don't grow back as well. Now it just looks better. All the trees are actually alive now. This one still looks a little butchered, but over time I think it will look better. Definitely better than with all the dead stuff attached to it. But that's gonna be it for this video. We're done for the day. Time to go in and eat and relax and chill, and then get back at it tomorrow. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day.